I am Dr. Karen Becker, and I'm so excited that we have Angela Balcom here, who has been nominated as a Game Changer Award. Yvonne has nominated her, and we're so thankful that she's taking a few minutes out of her very busy schedule to tell us more about the amazing work that she's doing. So, Angela, welcome and congratulations on your Game Changer nomination.
Thank you very much.
So I know that there's a wonderful backstory to how and why you have become so passionate about the work that you're doing. But for our listeners and readers that don't know about what you do, would you back up and walk us through the story about how you got started with Happy's Place?
Sure. So maybe about 6 years ago now, we were looking for a dog to adopt, and we kind of wanted a dog that no one else would want. So we adopted a little 14, 15-year-old blind rescue dog who wasn't expected to live a long life. He kind of didn't do anything, kind of almost had given up hope, I think. And so we just brought him home, and without any expectations, we just decided that we were going to love him. And he ended up really surprising us and really thriving. And we had almost 15 months with him. So we named him Happy, and kind of lived by that motto to, like happy, go find your happy. So 2019, everybody kept asking me, why are you not a rescue? You love these little old dogs. Why are you not a rescue? And I don't know. And so in 2019, July, we decided to open up Happy's Place. And so since then, we have been able to rescue and adopt out almost close to 500 dogs now that were considered unadoptable senior dogs. And going back to that motto, it really is that live every day to the fullest and find your happy.
What a beautiful thing. I have so many questions, but do people, after they've learned about you, do kill shelters call and say, hey, we have a very old dog? Or how have you acquired 500 dogs is no joke success. And it's in quite a short period of time. How do you find your dogs to place in home and give an amazing life to?
So we have about 40 foster homes that we run very full all of the time. We also typically have a wait list of dogs to come into care. And at our own house, we welcome all of the palliative dogs. So these are the dogs that they're going to live out their entire life with our family. For one reason or another, they're just going to bucket list it and live their best life. But so we have really great partnerships with a lot of shelters that when they have a dog that maybe has more medical needs or doesn't have a lot of time left, they'll come and reach out to us, and immediately we always say yes. Then we also have a lot of veterinary clinics that now have started reaching out to us and helped us place dogs that way. And then we've also started something really interesting, that there have been a lot of the elderly population of people who, when they're unable to look after their dog, or sadly they have passed away, their family have begun to reach out to us as well to make plans for their dog. Should something happen to them or they're no longer able to care for their pet, we're able to step in there. So that's been something really neat that's happened as well.
And what a beautiful gift. I think that that's the kind of sector of the population, Angela, that oftentimes is people aren't planning for that, and they're not making preparations. So when they find themselves in that situation of maybe inheriting their mom or dad's dog and not knowing what to do, those are the most heartbreaking situations, because so often those dogs go into shelters that are not accommodating to their needs, their age, their medical concerns. So what a beautiful gift that you're offering a lot of these families that are desperate for the services that you're providing. It's really wonderful. So I have to assume that there are a lot of things that you love about, and I hate to call it a job, your mission, but when you get up in the morning, what do you love most about the work that you're doing?
Hmm. I love a lot of things, yeah. So, but I think one of the biggest things that I didn't expect to come from all of this is all of the amazing people that I have met.
Mm,
I set out as just one person who really loved old dogs and wanted to give them a second chance. But together, we've really created um, a difference in the lives of so many families and so many
mm,
people as well. We do a lot of community events where we go into retirement homes and we bring our senior dogs with us to visit the residents. And um, so there's so much more than kind of a rescue happening of these little
yeah.
old dogs. There's been community connections, people that stay in touch with us long after they've adopted their dog, and we're also changing what it means to be a senior dog.
Yeah. I think to me that's one of the most beautiful educational pieces of what you're doing. So many people think that, my dog is 12 or 13 or 14 at the end of their rope. There's not much more when really it's almost a magical time when you have the opportunity to see in some situations the very best that these animals have is yet to be uncovered in rescue, which is such a wonderful opportunity, not just for the animal whose life is being blessed, but for the families and the people watching that. It's a learning opportunity for everyone involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really wonderful. So you have 40 plus homes doing foster care, 500 plus dogs being given second chances, which is wonderful. You have learned so much through this process, but I can only imagine that you also have learned some life lessons that would be incredibly valuable to pass along to everyone. If you could tell the world one thing about what you're doing, or if you could share one thing, what would it be?
Um, I think it's about living each day, whether you're an old dog or a person. Go out and live each day to the fullest. Find your joy, and when you're looking at that senior dog, um, even those that are faced like near palliative care and at the end of their life, it isn't the dying part; it's the living part.
Yeah.
It's that experience of finding happy and watching them be loved and have a place
Yeah.
to belong. And I think that's what matters most.
It's beautiful. And I have to assume, Angela, that the people that have made the commitment to adopt and care for these animals, that their lives are forever positively and beautifully changed from seeing the blooming of a geriatric soul be given not just a second chance, but be given an opportunity to live its fullest, best life because they have decided to support and help out in that way. So you're changing dogs' lives, you're changing families' lives, you're changing concepts associated with aging and being a senior. Really, it's it's the entire thing is magnificent. I'm so thankful that Yvonne nominated you. I'm so thankful for the beautiful work that you're doing. And I'm so thankful to have this opportunity to connect with you. And congratulations again on your Game Changer Award.
Thank you very much.